Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back to ZEROSE. We are here to finally get into the Running to Future music video that ZEROBASEONE released 2 days ago now. I filmed the day that this was released, the music video. I filmed my CBTVing reaction because they did specials for the holidays and I really enjoyed those. I had a lot of smiles, a lot of laughs, and I think that was a good way to start at least the new year for ZEROBASEONE and also get into, reacting to them after the break, because now I think some heartbreaking things are going to happen. I really don't know. I've been trying to avoid spoilers as much as I can. I have just seen like my Zero's mutuals and just other people on the timeline just be like destroyed by this. So I'm nervous. I am scared to say the least. I know, of course, I believe. So if I am not mistaken, I believe that their contract expires at this moment in February, I think. And that is terrifying because we are literally not almost halfway. Yeah, kind of. Jesus, that's crazy. We're almost halfway through January, and we're very close, let's just say. So like I talked about, and I think I've talked about it in previous videos even before the break. I believe we all kind of know what's going to be happening. I don't know exactly, how the situation is going to look like. 2026 is going to be an interesting year for sure to be a fan of them. So we're going to see what happens, how things shake out, but of course I understand, and I feel that way too, of like a little bit of a sore heart and just like weird feelings, confused feelings of how we're supposed to approach this. This is like one of the only times as a fan that like an ult of mine has this like disbanded, I guess you'd say. So it's going to be an interesting time, I'm sure, and I know a lot of other people have gone through this, and I've even I've gone through it in different ways, but not an ultimate group, so it's going to be an interesting time for sure, but today is not time for that, and we might have just like a full talk about it, and also there's still a lot of content to watch, so we are still going to have a good time, you and me, trust me, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because it's going to be very in our faces soon enough. But anyway, we shall get into this music video. I don't know if there's any captions on the video at this moment. We're gonna see. If there isn't, I'm gonna get a lyric video. Otherwise, we're gonna watch this twice. And yeah, I'm hoping for no tears. I think I'm in a good enough spot in my life where, I'm not gonna feel that way, but I never really know, So let's get into this and see where this takes us. So make sure you're strapped in, folks. Make sure you have your water of choice and I guess maybe some tissues. And let's get into Running to Future. Let's go. All right, lovelies, let's go into this. This is the Running to Future music video released by ZEROBASEONE. So yeah, that one meme of, what is his name again? Ollie from Squid Game? I'm so fucking scared. That's what I'm feeling right now. Like it feels different now, you know what I mean? Like, we kind of knew that Iconic was like, okay, we're the cusp here. Stuff is going to be happening soon. We don't know what exactly. So it was still a very interesting time, but now it's like, I'm still, I'm not going to say I'm hopeful because I don't think, there's going to be a change truly, but, we never really know until the day that it officially is announced, whatever is going to be happening. But anyway, enough of talk about that. We're going to have a good time together, and that's what we're here for, and that's what we're all here for, So let's get into this music video and see what we have in store. They thankfully have this subbed, so that's the only plus I'll give you give you week one. Thank you for that, at least. But let's dive right in, and hopefully I don't suffer too much. So let's go. Running to Future. Ooh. 7/10 debut date. Bitch, listen. A part of me, because I saw the thumbnail, I was like, okay, maybe we're not even gonna see the members. Sometimes you do that. Sometimes they do that for music videos, and like we don't even see anybody. We do. I know this is gonna be the longest music video of the year so far, which is, we're not very far into the year, but still, I'm gonna suffer. Ooh. Their before and scene footage. Ooh. I love Yura Yura, bitch. Captain Bin, yeah. Sorry. Pump Blue. Why is this a bop though? Why is it a bop? That's my question. Ooh. Ooh. Feel the pop too? Thank you. Stop. I'm gonna turn this up even more. Sorry. Not sorry. Ah! The butterflies. I was wondering in my head when we were gonna get to, because I was like, oh, okay, we've seen Iconic, we've seen Good So Bad, we've seen Feeling a Little Pop, like still newer in the span of things. I was like, when are we gonna get to In Bloom? And it's here now. I think I'm mostly just feeling bittersweet right now, you know, because I've been here practically the whole journey, because I started reacting in early 2023 because I was watching Voice Planet and then I was kind of late, and then I watched the entirety of Voice Planet, and now I'm here, you know. I don't know. I'm sighing a lot, I know. I just don't know what to feel, really. With the fucking white shirts and jeans. Ooh! The stars in the eyes? Zion. Isn't that technically like the first look we ever got of ZEROBASEONE 2? Like how under the blanket for the Back to Zero Base film, right? Is that just me? Right? Still one of my favorite songs, by the way. One of their best B-sides. Delivered it immediately. Oh! Not credits too! Shut up. Whenever I see them from this era, it's like wild, the feelings. Like, look at Ricky! And he was never blonde again. Oof. And not the first photo shoot too. No. What? Our winter? Is that something? Are they releasing something in January? Please, please. Please. You know, just like give it to me. Give it to me, Rachel. Give it to me. Ending on that, the opening of the door there to them from the shot. That sucks so bad because I remember this is should we do a little, like, you know, a little sad moment right now? Because I just remembered this. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it, even though it's gonna hurt my heart a lot personally. Sorry, my app blocker thing is making this harder than it should be. Let me just go to the Unicorn Reacts. Let me go to my channel. Let me open up my ZEROBASEONE playlist. Here we are. Let me just go. Yep. I don't know how well you can see it. Maybe if I turn it. No, I think it becomes even smaller. Do you see my In Bloom music video reaction thumbnail? It's that shot of them opening the door. And here we are 2.5 years later or something. Oh my god. Do we want to listen to this as well? My fucking quality was... Because I was using other... Like, I didn't even have a mic at the time. And it sounded so bad. I mean, some of you guys have been there since day one, so you would know. But yeah, November 3rd, 2023 is when I actually reacted to it. I was a little bit late, let's just say that. But yeah, hold on. Lovelies, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah, and this is the place... Still, I've had the same intro for a long time. I was still in the same place. I had a little bit of a different outlook, like layout of my posters. But that's basically it. It's so wild. So wild to think about. Well, let's not make ourselves too sad. I just wanted to point that out because it's the truth. Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, I think I'm somebody who responds to a lot of like bitter moments and sad moments with kind of a bit of a, not apathy, what is the word? I think I look pretty stone-faced when something bad has happened, but in reality, like, it's all just happening in, like, it hits later a little bit, you know? Yeah. I think as soon as things have officially, like, whatever the outcome is, as soon as it's come, then it's time for me. Because otherwise, I don't really believe it is true. Unless it's officially been said, you know? But that was beautiful. That was a really beautiful song. And the music video was really nice, too. I like the editing of it. And I like the little parts with... I'm assuming that was supposed to be, like, a representation of us. Of ZEROSE's, but I don't know. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's supposed to be like their spirit going forward, or it's supposed to be like this, because it's called Running the Future. It's supposed to be like a representation of like moving on, kind of. But it sucks, bro. It sucks to think about. Yeah, I mean, in order to uplift ourselves, we're going to watch this again and have a good time. But, yeah, maybe the lyrics are going to make it even more fucked up. I don't know. But, yeah, really beautiful, though. Like, it sounded gorgeous, and I'm happy that we're getting this kind of, like... Because I think they are releasing a series, too, right now. That is also kind of giving us, yeah, okay, we know, we understand. You know, I think as I said, it's all sort of bittersweet, but I think it'll hit for me more as soon as we enter like that final time, and I get to be like, holy shit, 2.5 years went by really quickly. 3 years even, kind of. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. One more tab. Let's go. No, I'm not going to dislike it. I'm going to like it, in fact. Thank you for that. I heard that. 마지막.
우리의 계절 끝을 달려왔어 기분 좋은 꿈을 꿨다면 또 so weekend 한 번 더 안녕이란 말 건넬 수 있게 똑같던 우리를 기억해줄래 Don't wanna wake up 아무래도 난 너만 잡은 손 헤어질 수 없을 것 같아 시간을 뛰어 건너 약속했던 그곳에서 You're stunning stunning 영원 속에 겹겹이 쌓인 계절
Not seasons. Our season.
우연히 모여 우리가 됐고 괴롭다가 또 넌 내 방안 같았고 언젠가 헤어져도 슬퍼 말자고 너로 영원했기에 모든 happy end 우리 막연한 뒤로 내가 먼저 인사 건네 hello 눈앞에 너를 볼 때면 바보 같은 난 네가 보고 싶어 기분 좋은 꿈을 꿨다면 될 수 있게 한 번 더 안녕이란 말 건넬 수 있게 잊었던 우리를 기억해줄래
That line is fucking me up, dude. I don't know what to do except react in like... Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, honestly and truly. I just wonder how it feels for them, you know? Like, making a song and being like... I mean, you're already aware that, like, of course, there are moments, like, with Kepler, or with... I'm trying to think of another group that became, like, that like, furthered their contract after. Not sure. I'm sure there are, and I just can't think of them. But, of course, there are, you know... They go into it already knowing that there's like an end date because they're like, oh, promotions will last for 2.5 years, you know? But I'm sure it still is just like, oh, that's forever. Like, that's so far in the future. But then as soon as it's like, oh, shit, it's only like a tiny bit of time away, you know? Sucks to think about, you know? Anyway, continue. Again. That line right there, Matthew. Hold on. Why did Hanbin have to end the song too? That's fucked up, and I hope they know that. That's real fucked up. Well, let's see. This is what I knew I was going into something, and that I should be, I don't know what words to use. I should be afraid. I should be scared. I should be shaking my boots. I just knew, of course, that was going to be the case. However, again, I think it's just by how my brain processes things. I think, like, it's still going to take me a time to be like, oh, yeah. Like, I think as soon as their contract is over and they, like, explicitly say, like, hey, we're done now as a group, then I'm going to be like, oh. But at the moment, I'm just, like, chillin' is not the right word. I'm a little bit, like, numb right now, you know? But I think that is, like, the response that that I usually go into, you know? Because this is a new process for me. It's a new, walk of life of being like, okay, I became an Ultifa group who I knew one day was probably not going to, like, they're not going to be around forever. That's obvious for, like, any artist. But they already have, like, an end date specified, you know? That was new, and it's something that, we're going to have to go through. It's not going to be nice. It's going to suck for a while, and, of course, I am excited for whatever comes after, in whatever ways, in whatever ways things happen, I will be there for that, but it's still kind of wild to think about, when I look at these boys and who they are now, after watching, like, some of their newest content 2 days ago. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy to think about, and I'm also, like, again, not really actively thinking about it. It's sort of just like it'll hit me as soon as, like, it's over, Anyway, great mood, everybody. Sorry to all of y'all who, if you felt like this was a bit of a bummer, because it is, it sucks to have reached this point, but we have each other, and that's what matters. And of course, I will be keeping up with all of these guys in whatever they decide to do next. I'm definitely going to be there for that, so don't worry. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's go on to the outro, and I'll say my final things there. Thank you so much. I love you. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for playing enjoying with me. So, yeah. I knew this wouldn't be a walk in the park, but here we are. We at least survived it, which was, I was hoping for, but still, it feels really weird. And, like, again, since this was so filled with, like, older moments, I think that made it hit differently for me, and, like, just it felt kind of, just bittersweet, I think is the way to describe this. Truly for me, but I'm just gonna check real quick to see. Obviously I have, like, kept up over the past month of what has been going on, but still I've also taken some time for myself, but I know that, yes, Ganuk released something yesterday. He released a, like, song, I think, sort of, he released that. I know they have a series called Repilogue. I'm not entirely sure how to say that, but I think that's the case. And then obviously there is covers. There is the Eugenie 20 series that I think he's doing, and that is going to be happening as well. So keep that in mind as we're going forward. But yeah, it is a weird time, but I'm also, of course, excited for the future. Oh yeah, here we are. The Reflow special limited album, the 2nd of February? Okay, interesting. Cool. That's not far away. Okay. I'll deal with it as it comes out. Maybe this is a pre-release for that album. That sucks. Is that something that was like dropped today or whatever? I've not seen that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go into Twitter real quick and just see what is going on camera, which is like not what I usually do anyway. But let me see here. Yeah, they were on the golden disc. Love that. When was this teased? On the 31st of December. I did not know that. Okay. So I have missed that fully. Well, I'm an ass. I'm a dumbass. Oh my god, I know. Sorry. I keep seeing the Halbin special stage, and that's coming. Don't worry about that. But I'm nervous, to say the least. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. Sorry for the little rant at the end here, but I feel like it's only appropriate. So thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. We'll be back next week, of course, like usual, on Wednesday and Thursday on Patreon and YouTube respectively. And we'll see what we get into next week. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. I do a lot of things over there, including early access to a lot of my YouTube videos, as well as K-drama and variety watches. So make sure you check that out. Like this video if you like it, and if you have any requests, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.